Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and life goes on by Tanvi, and I am Tanvi. I just realized that I've never introduced myself on my channel, which is, I don't know, which is strange. It just, maybe because I'm just giving myself chances and it's all new, and so I'm just figuring out what and how I can improve everything, like, the aesthetics and my nails maybe, and everything that I do and the way that I do on this channel, and even otherwise in life. Yeah. So anyway, so let me just firstly introduce myself. So for those of you who do not know me, my name is Tanvi, and I do healing, and I am also a healer. I also use therapy. I use Ayurveda to help my clients. My main focus is always mental health. So even with the help of tarot, I make sure that I help people deal with mental health struggles, things that we think are taboo. And I personally feel that mental health is very, very vital, and it is, I don't know, I feel like it is the most important thing, because if you have your mental strength, nothing else really matters. You can really find the dedication, find the discipline, find the happiness, the joy, and a very healthy way to deal with your emotions, to find your purpose. And everything just falls into alignment if you have a healthy state of mind. So I personally believe that your state of mind is the most important thing in your life. Like, that's my personal belief. And our spiritual health is directly linked to our mental health. So I discovered this last year on how important my mental health was, and I might talk about it in detail on this channel as well. So yeah, and I also have a podcast in case you guys are interested, and all the links are in the description of this episode. What else? I am very active on Instagram. So my Instagram account is also written in the description of this episode. And yes, I always forget. So I have a jewelry store. So all these pieces of jewelry, like all these bracelets, every piece of jewelry that I'm wearing. So this is a labradorite ring, and this is black tourmaline bracelet. So yeah, it's Gautam Buddha. So in case you feel like you want to order any of it, you can always reach out to me on my Instagram, or you can email me. My email address, my website, everything is there in the description of this episode. So yes, so today's topic is something that I personally need, and this is the kind of reading that I frequently use, because I am a person who struggles with anxiety, and I do have a little bit of ADD as well. So I do struggle with a lot of confusion, and I tend to overthink situations and beat the shit out of every situation. So I do have a tendency of really overthinking everything that I'm going through. So I often feel confused, and so I take the help of tarot. But then when you're pulling cards for yourself, I understand that how it can be a huge struggle when it comes to knowing what your intuition is and what your fear or your ego is trying to tell you. So I often take help from certain specific tarot readers in their tarot readings, because not every, I am sort of like, I'm also a researcher, and so I also get a little skeptic, and I believe in believing in what I can see is true for myself. So whatever I say, I try to preach, and then I see if that's actually working out or not. So yeah, I know. Yeah, so anyway, so this reading is called Yes, No, and Maybe. So this can be an answer to any question. So I will not give like a direct yes answer that yes, you should do it, whatever it is, because I understand that the way that you're forming your question would also differ. So I will take care of all those aspects when I'm giving you an answer to yes, no, or maybe. And I will also pull out some guidance cards. So I've also already pulled out. So how this is going to work is I've used 3 different tarot decks for these 3 piles. And I've pulled out 6 cards for each pile. So there'll be, I'll start displaying. I haven't seen the cards yet. So I will start looking at the cards. And so if you have, for example, out of 6, if you have 4 or more than 4, more than 50% of the cards are upright, then the answer is yes. And if more than 50% of the cards are, facing downwards, then the answer is a no. And at the same time, if like there's a 50-50 percentage, like half of the cards are upright or half of the cards are facing downwards, then the answer is maybe. So it'll differ. I will also explain like the situation that I have in my mind, so that it's also more clear to you about what exact scenario is the answer for. And please understand that tarot reads current energies, so this might be an answer to your question that is there in this moment, and maybe it changes later on or something like that. So I will try to keep it very open and give you as much clarity as possible. So yes, so without me blabbering further, I'm just gonna show you the 3 piles. So this is the first pile, and this is an amethyst bracelet. So this is also from my crystal jewelry store, and if you like this bracelet, you can always contact me. It's actually very nice, very beautiful. This is an amethyst. And I have used Ethereal Visions tarot deck for this pile. Then the second is Green Aventurine. So this is a very, very beautiful bracelet as well. It's very nicely made. So I like the making of all these bracelets. And there's a tiny elephant here. Maybe it has a relevance. I like this elephant charm. For me, it signifies strength and moving forward, and like grand gestures, or just like I like elephant. I like elephants. So for this pile, I have used what is this deck called? Sorry, it's called the Light Seers deck. So yep, and this is the rose quartz and the 7 chakras bracelet. So this bracelet is actually quite helpful in case you need overall healing, and rose quartz is also a very peaceful crystal. And like this is called the crystal of unconditional love. So this is your bracelet. So take your time, pause the video, choose the pile, and you can go to the description of this episode and click on the timestamp. I hope this reading really helps you, and I will see you in your reading. Bye bye. Hello, pile number 1. So if you chose this beautiful amethyst bracelet, just look at how nicely it is made. I love the making of this bracelet. I love how pretty this thing is. Yeah, so if you like this bracelet, again, you can order it from my crystal jewelry store. And the links to all of those things are in the description of this episode. Okay, so before I get into your cards, so the answer, if in case you've skipped the intro, the answer is going to be about yes, no, or maybe, and why I feel this way. Let me just explain how it's going to work. So I have taken the tarot cards out. So the tarot is going to tell us about the yes, no, and maybe answer. So there are 6 cards that I've taken out, and I will just spread those cards out. And in case you have more than 50% of the cards, that is more than 3 cards. Yeah. So more than 3 cards, if they're upright, then the answer is a straight yes. And if more than 3 cards are facing downwards, then the answer is a no. And if it's like a 50-50 outcome, like 50, if 3 cards are upright, 3 cards are facing downwards, then the answer is a maybe, or it's up to you. And I've also taken out some oracle cards to get more clarification on this question. So before I start, like intuitively, I'm just getting from this Amethyst is that I don't know if that card is here, but I'm just being shown the High Priestess card. And whenever I get the High Priestess card for any reading, I just feel that you guys are already on point with your intuition. So no matter what the cards say, whatever the cards are saying, if your intuition is trying to communicate with you, that thing is still, like, this is in general also this is the case, but for you guys specifically, I feel like you people are sort of psychics, and even if you realize it or not, you guys are very, very intuitive. And so whatever your intuition, even if is guiding you towards, even if it seems extremely impossible, even if it seems like it's stupid or highly irrational, then also I would like to say that that is still the right thing. And you are right, you know. So I'm gonna just take the cards out. So the first card is the 8 of Cups, which is in the upright. 4 of Swords, which is facing downwards. Ace of Cups, which is facing upright. 7 of Swords facing downwards. 8 of Swords, and the Death. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards in the upright position and 2 cards facing downwards. So the answer is a yes for most of you. Like, I'm going to explain why I said most of you. But for now, I feel like the answer to your question is yes. Why I feel, and while I'm saying that the answer is yes, what I feel that this situation is about is probably, maybe it involves a love situation, or a situation that is really emotionally impacting you. For some of you, I feel that this is a situation that you feel you have been stuck in for a long time. This can also involve, like, it might not be directly a love situation, but like maybe like it can be a situation that, should I travel to this place or move to that country? Will that be a good option? And maybe in that place you have to unite with your significant other. If you're not in a relationship, then you might find a new person there, or it can also be about just opening up to someone about your feelings. So you're afraid that if you should tell that person about how you truly feel about them and whatever is going on, and or if you should express yourself, because we have 2 sword cards and three swords and 2 cups. So cups are all about emotions, and the Ace of Cups is always like, whenever I see this card in particular, I see like a new beginning happening, and a new emotional sort of like a healing experience. At the same time, the 8 of Cups is also an emotional card, but this talks about moving away from something that has made you feel very stuck or disturbed, and maybe you feel like you have been this way for a very long time, and now you don't want to be in this passive energy, and you have this urge to maybe tell this person how you feel, and you're just, or maybe just take that leap of faith and just, you know, tell somebody the truth, or maybe just accepting the truth for yourself, confessing your feelings, and you're afraid like how it's gonna play out. So the answer to like if you should communicate your feelings or if you should talk to somebody about how you feel about moving to a particular place, about why you think you should, if for some of you, I'm also feeling like maybe you want to talk to your caregivers or your parents about why you feel like you want to move to another country or something like that. Because maybe you have a person there in another country, another city, another place, or the work that you're going to do is something that you are very emotionally attached to, and that gives you sort of an emotional satisfaction, or maybe that's what you're looking for, a new emotional beginning. And so you just want to come out and tell somebody the truth, whatever the situation is. And so the answer is yes, that you should definitely get up and say it. So so first I'm going to talk about these 4 cards, which talk exactly about what I just spoke. The 8 of Cups is, in this case, I see like for some of you, like maybe moving to another city, another place, or just like even trusting your intuition, because I see this person sitting here waiting and looking at the moon. So maybe this person, you have been in this introspective energy where you don't know, like you're just trying to figure out what is your soul's plan, and why is this situation around you, why is this person around you, what is the meaning of this relationship, this pull towards another person, this pull towards another place, and should you explore that? Maybe you have been too much in your head about it. With this 8 of Swords, I feel like you've been feeling very trapped about this for a long time, and you've also been very passive, but like because the 4 of Swords is in reverse. So I feel like this is what you want, like you're asking if you should like get up and just do it now, because I'm just so sick of waiting. I'm just so sick of waiting for this person to reach out. I'm just so sick of trying to expecting that my parents would understand why I want to go there, or why this career opportunity is good for me, or something like that, So maybe you just want to get up and and just talk about it. I would say just go and talk about it. I'm also like getting a message about like a possible outcome. So or like what you suspect would happen. I think like these 2 cards, they talk about your fears. And I'm not sure like your fears are, if they are really rational. I'm sorry, but I just feel like your fears are very irrational. So I'll get into that later, okay? Let's focus first here. So yes, and the 4 of Swords talks about, I think, getting up and just talking about certain things. Like, this is how I feel, this is what is happening, and this is what I want to say. I don't expect anything. Maybe me coming out and telling this to you scares the fuck out. So I'm so sorry. I don't know if I should say this word. Like, whatever, maybe it scares the F out of you or whatever, but I don't care. I just want to confess what I have been feeling, because it's been weighing me down. I've been stressed and anxious and overthinking about this thing, and I don't want to do that anymore. And I feel like the Ace of Cups talks about the fact that a huge weight will be lifted off of you if you come out of this deceitful energy wearing this mask and you just remove this mask. Because understand that talking about what you feel is not for the other person, is never for the other person, but it is just about honoring your own feelings. So I just want to say that this entire reading is about you honoring yourself, you honoring your own emotions, you honoring your own feelings, and just not being afraid of talking what is in your head. So maybe you want to talk about it, and that is it. You want to say that to somebody, and that is it. This is it. It is not with the expectation. Of course, like you might feel like, what if this goes what if it all blows up in your face? And I also see like these two cards depicting your fear that what if you end whatever you have with this person, or like going to that city or that place completely and it all blows up in your face if you remove this mask. So because Seven of Swords always talks about deceit and wearing a mask and hiding the truth, but because it is in reverse and it is right next to the Ace of Cups, I feel that this will be a very healing experience for you. About the outcome, I'm not so sure about what's going to happen exactly, but like I feel that for now you definitely should talk about your own feelings, because this is more about you giving more importance to yourself, you believing and proving to yourself that you matter, that you matter to you. And once you take that decision of just honoring whatever you want to feel, people slowly and steadily also understand how you like to be treated. Because we often forget that nobody is a mind reader, and so we play these petty games around people and in relationships where we ghost someone and we pretend to be busy. I'm not saying that you should not be busy and you should obsess over somebody, but like don't pretend to be busy. It's even worse, I think, to to just pretend that you are busy and not really, when you're just just looking at your phone and checking somebody's last scene or something like that, and you're not really doing anything for you and for yourself. So maybe this would help you come out of this energy of this Eight of Swords. And the Devil also talks about rebirth, because I see that you guys are sort of overthinkers, and you have been in this energy for a really long time now. So it's time that you just go out there and speak the truth, is what I would like to say. So let's see if we get something about the outcome or some other things. So I have more cards. I'm gonna first take these 3 angel answer cards. So yes, the death card in the end talks about transformation and rebirth, and I specifically feel that it's all about your anxiety, these 2 cards. Okay, so let's just see. It says a year from now, romance, if you believe. Yeah, like, I think this card talks about the intuitive message that I was getting from this bracelet for the spiral initially, about you guys being very intuitive and you guys believing in something or seeing something which probably just seems very irrational to most people. And romance is, again, maybe if it's a romantic situation for most of you, or involves an indirect romantic union with someone or meeting a new person, I don't know. So then this is like a confirmation about that. And a year from now, I feel like, of course, this is not a small decision. So of course, you confessing your emotions would not immediately change anything. It will not make or break anything, but it would definitely be a sigh of relief. Like, okay, thank God I said that. And I feel that this will allow you to realize more things about yourself, more than anybody else. It will, for example, first example I'm getting is that maybe if this involves you confessing your emotions or your feelings to another person, and you do that without the fear of being judged, or not thinking if the other person would reciprocate. So I'm sure like you've thought about all these scenarios where this person would just say that I'm not ready, or whatever, I don't feel the same way for you, whatever, whatever is the case. I feel that you guys have already analyzed all those cases, but you don't realize the strength of your love. So once you just express your emotions for yourself, you would feel a sense of freedom. It would be like, wow, I did that for me. I'm not confessing out of an emotion where I just want to expect something from the other person in return, or in exchange for my emotions, or in exchange of me expressing my desires and my needs and my wants and my feelings, I can just, be open about my emotions and set myself free and just not bother about what's going to happen. I think this is the energy that you will be in. So this is a beautiful energy actually. This talks about surrendering, and I think a year from now you will find more settlement. Whenever I've been getting this card in the past few personal readings or even in the group readings, I feel that this talks about you being in a place 1 year from now and looking back at this particular question or maybe this reading and thinking like how you were so confused about this small issue. Like, I really feel that this situation is going to lead you to a romantic union. But I'm not getting a strong message about whether it is with this person or with somebody else. Maybe you release this and you realize that you have the capacity to love someone, and then because you've surrendered, so the universe sees you doing that and bringing you another person who's more ready for your commitment and is at your level. Or maybe this person just goes through a transformation and comes back to you, rather, after a while. But it is only if you believe. I feel that this is exactly what you believe in. If you want the specific relationship to work out, then you have to believe that it will. You have to believe that your intuition is telling you that this person is going to come around after going through a transformation, and that's going to happen if you believe. If you believe that it's not going to happen, then it won't happen. But you have to believe in it. Okay, this is like again, that high priestess message is there. Oh my God, this is so cool, so cool. So I also took this card. This says, be bold and make the first move. See, it's like a confirmation of like, yes, you should definitely speak up, like whatever is there in your mind, and this will create a powerful change in you, within the other person, within this scenario. I feel that this is calling for a huge transformation that you do not see right now. So I would say just rip that bandage off. Just tell this person that this is how you feel. You're unable to change your emotions and you're going to honor your emotions. You do not expect, or maybe you do, because you're human and you would like this thing to happen instead of what is happening. And if that's going to happen, you'll be more than happy. But if not, then also you cannot change your emotions. You just want to say that you've maybe tried changing your emotions about or your decision about a particular thing or a scenario, and you're unable to do that or move on. And now it's at a point where you just have to accept that this is the way you feel, and maybe you don't want to change the way you feel because you like the way you feel. And just because you don't reciprocate, and also it's all right. Because I love myself, so I'm just going to honor what I feel, because I have this capacity to love another person without holding all these conditions. I love myself unconditionally, hence I have the capacity to love another person, another human being, be it your parents or someone else, unconditionally as well. Okay, so the next two cards are I love when this happens. So okay, so I do not look at the cards before I read them in front of you on this video. But then these synchronicities are so cool. So Nightingale Spirit says love is all around. So this is another confirmation that maybe most of you are asking about a romantic situation. So just go ahead, speak your mind. Like, this is how I feel. Okay, would you just listen to me? This is how I feel. I've tried to change it. I wish I did not feel this way. I wish I could change my feelings, but my feelings are my feelings, and I'm going to feel this way no matter what. This is just how I feel. I've tried hard to go against my feelings and it just bloody does not work. But I'm happy with my feelings now, okay? Oh, this is so sweet. This is so sweet. And then the last card is the Star Keeper, the cosmic ancestor. Seed the light by staying grounded. Okay. I think this is an advice card by the spirit. So I again am focusing on the crown chakra and the fact that it's navy blue and it's blue. So blue is the throat chakra, which talks about speaking up, and navy blue is again following your intuition, because it's the color of the third eye, which is at the center of your forehead. And then there's this wisdom that you get from the divine about your crown chakra, which is white or violet. So this says like staying grounded, like you have your intuition, you know what you feel, okay? Or your intuition has been trying to tell you something, and the camera timer just went 2, 2, 2, 2. Oh my god, this is so cool. I love this. I love this reading. Yeah. So, but then you wouldn't know if all of this is really true till the time you just keep waiting for another person to make a move. Okay, just go ahead, be bold, make the first move. Tell this person without, just expecting whatever. Just say, I'm saying these things because this is how I feel and I love myself so much. So I'm just going to honor my emotions. I'm just going to honor my feelings. And yeah, I'm just going to tell you that I feel this way for you or about this situation. I don't know. I feel like most of you, this is a romantic situation. Yeah. So I hope this helped. This is a really fun thing to do. I've done it for the first time. So I really hope that this was helpful. And in case you're interested in booking a personal reading, you can always contact me on Instagram or on my website, or you can email me. Or and also I have a jewelry store. So all these pieces of jewelry, everything is, this is a black tourmaline and this is a tourmaline, whatever. And this is the labradorite. So whatever, if in case you feel like you want to buy any of my jewelry, then please feel free to contact me. So this is amethyst and this is clear quartz cluster. You can buy anything, these things as well, except for the roses. Or maybe I'll send you roses if you want. Yeah. So, okay, so I hope this helped. I hope this gave you some sort of clarity. And please let me know how it resonated. And please do not forget to like, share, and comment on this video. And yeah, and subscribe. And click on the bell icon. Okay, so bye-bye. Take care. Hello, everyone. And hello, pile 2. Sorry, not everyone. Not everyone is going to choose pile 2. So yeah. So hello, pile 2. If you chose this green Aventurine with this beautiful elephant charm, then this is going to be your reading. So before I go into this reading, intuitively, I feel like this is something that would take a lot of, I don't know, I feel like you guys are really very strong. And you've overcome a lot already. And so this is, I don't even know if you need this reading. Yeah. So, yes, so before I move on, let me just explain how this reading is going to work. So, I have taken out 6 cards for the tarot, and if in case more than 3 cards are in the upright, then that means the answer is a direct yes. If more than 3 cards are facing downwards, then the answer is a no. And if it's a 50-50 situation, like 3 cards are upright, 3 cards are facing downwards, and it's a situation where it's up to you, and either of the things you can just go about it. It's whatever you choose to do. Okay, even otherwise, of course, your choice always, but this would be from this reading's perspective, it would be like a maybe, or it's up to you, whatever you want to do. Okay, so in general, I don't know, I want to tell you that this maybe the situation involves, in general, I'm getting an intuitive message that you guys might be empaths, and you guys may be feeling called to protect your energy. So and heal your heart chakra. So I'm wearing this crystal bracelet. This is a black tourmaline. So this is very good for grounding your energy, and whenever I feel like I'm getting affected by external people and external energies, I wear this crystal. And this is the green Aventurine. This heals the heart chakra. So maybe this soothes with your anxiety, and I feel like if you are coming to this reading, maybe this is a question that has been bothering you. So I'm gonna just take the cards out. Yeah, at the same time, I'll also explain the scenario and why I feel this way. So you can just twist and turn the answer in a way that you like. So, yeah. So the first card is the Fool in the reverse. Six of Wands in the reverse. Four of Pentacles. The Devil in the reverse. The Hanged Man in the upright, and the Ace of Wands in the reverse. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cards in the reverse. So the answer, the intuitive answer to whatever question you asked, please remember what question it was, because it's an answer to that specific question. For now, it's a no. And I'll explain what I'm getting. So if you are asking about whether you should not take a new beginning, about should you stick to the current situation, should you keep holding on to it, then the answer is a no. If you're asking about, I don't know if I should, sometimes the wavy form questions can also be very different. So that's why I'm explaining about what question I'm getting, what situation is playing out. So if you're asking about like, is it okay for me to take this new beginning, but I'm very scared, so maybe I should stick to, maybe your question was formed like that, then the new beginning, the new venture, the new scenario is which involves maybe taking a little bit of a risk, but is more passionate, is yes. Then in that case, it is a yes, that you should go for the new thing, whatever it is. But if you are saying that if you should keep holding on to a past relationship, a past person, if you should stay in your current job, then I would say that you would be happier if you would just let go. So I'm getting a number of mixed messages. No, not really mixed messages, but like the answer is the same, like the solution for this problem is pretty much similar, pretty much the same solution. So whether it is a romantic situation or a question, or it's a career related question, the answer is still that the new thing, or letting go of the old, is the way out of feeling stuck in your current scenarios. But please let me finish it. However, I'm not getting a feeling that your current situation is bad, but I'm just saying that it would keep you feeling stuck. So the way to get out of this is to follow your passion and focus your energy into creating and following your passion, doing what you're truly passionate about. So because the Ace of Wands is there, For example, if you're saying that if you should wait for a particular person and your intuition is guiding you towards something and you don't know if you should jump onto another relationship and, you know, just out of impulse you should just download Tinder and just go here and there, then in that case the answer is that you should let go of obsessing over this situation. In case it's a romantic situation, then the answer is that you should let go of your obsession with this person or with this situation, because I sense a little bit of codependency where you feel that this is the only person who can make you happy, or maybe this person is or maybe this person isn't. Maybe this situation is or maybe this situation isn't. So please wait if this, like, if it's a career related reading, so just like I'll explain both the sides. So however, if it's a romantic situation and this is what you're asking about, the idea is for you to come out of codependency and to feel independent. And that's going to happen when you focus on your passions, your career, which I believe is literally anything, like you going cooking, painting, singing, drawing, whatever you are passionate about, whatever you love to do, is what is going to take you out of this energy of feeling stuck. Now again, it doesn't mean that this person is wrong for you or something like that if it's a romantic situation, because I'm definitely not getting that kind of a message, but this is solely about you finding who you are and letting go of this need to control everything and allowing the universe to enter and do it till the time. And meanwhile, you are just so focused on your own goals and your own passions that you're just very comfortable with this entire scenario. Okay, so at the same time, if this is like a career related situation, so if you're asking like if you should quit your current job that or not, I would say like and start a new venture that is might involve some certain risks. Then again, the solution is similar. Yes, following your passion is the right direction, and of course there are no rights or wrongs. I don't want to like put such strong words out there, but then at the same time, following your gut and following your passion, whatever ignites that fire in you, would make you happier and more successful, whatever your definition of success is. Okay, it can be like literal fame, and this goes for like both the cases. If you're asking for a romantic situation or a career situation, I'm getting like you all following your passion being the solution out of this current scenario. So whatever it is, if it's like a yes or a no, you can just suit that answer to your question, because sometimes we do not form a direct answer to our a direct question for this bit. So that's why I'm just explaining the scenario that I'm getting in this particular case. So yeah, so this is what I'm getting for you guys. Like, you should let go of whatever this thing is that you're holding on to. So I'm going to get into your oracle to get a little bit more clarity. So this is the Angel Answers deck, and see, it says let go, because they're big happy changes, and wait. Okay, so like the Four of Pentacles talks about somebody who's holding on to a particular scenario, and the Fool in the reverse, Fool talks about new beginnings, you know, jumping into the unknown, following your gut. And because it's in the reverse, I feel like, and the Six of Wands is all about success, public recognition, happiness, celebration, and that's also in the reverse. And the Ace of Wands, which talks about a new beginning, a new passionate beginning, you following your passion. That's also in reverse. So these three cards say that you're afraid of following your passion because you're not sure if you're going to get the kind of celebration, recognition that you deserve. So That's why you're sticking on to this particular career path or your current job out of fear, and so you're afraid of letting this go or this person go, and you're afraid that if you let this person go, they won't come back, and things like that, whatever. So there's a sense of codependency that I sense maybe on this job or on this particular person with the devil in the reverse. But I feel like the Hangman and the Four of Pentacles also, they all talk about your current energy where you're feeling stuck and you just not letting go. So these three cards, they confirm like exactly what I've been talking about. It says like big happy changes await you. So once you just let go of the situation, there are big happy changes coming. So the Wait card in the middle, I think, talks about the fact that you following your passion, of course, it will take a lot of courage and patience. But the fact that it's slower and I'm not saying that it's going to be slow success, but then it might require a lot of patience and dedication from you. So just wait. It's more like a wait and watch is what, oh, I'm so sorry. It's more like a wait and watch. Wait and watch what happens once you let go of this, whatever this is that you're holding on to. Maybe that this situation would turn around and come back to you and you would be so happy, or maybe I'm getting sensing mostly in terms of your career and in terms of like getting public recognition or something like that. I feel like once you let go of obsessing over this situation and just focus on your passions and what really ignites your belly and makes you truly, truly, truly happy, then there are big happy changes on the horizon for you. So I have more oracle cards. Ooh, so this is like so cool. This says that prosperity lies ahead. Like I said, there are big happy changes. So this is another confirmation that there are good things. And also this is again green. So this is again like, I felt like this is the matter of the heart chakra. Why? Because I feel like you guys have your heart invested somewhere. Like your soul is calling you to follow your passion, because it's like the world needs to see you. And it says like the energy is gaining momentum. Like again, there are big happy, just wait and watch what happens. Like this situation would just like, you will be so much happier once you just let go of this dependency, this codependency, this feeling of being stuck and obsessing over a particular thing, a particular situation, and just wait and watch what happens. Wait and watch these big and happy changes. Okay. So happy. So this is another confirmation. This is the third confirmation about happy changes and you following your passions. If you choose to follow your passion, so there are big happy changes, there are sweet results that await you, and there is prosperity that lies ahead. Yeah, I'm like so cool. Yeah, okay. Oh my God. So okay, so this says about none of this matters. Zoom out and common ground. I feel like this is your current scenario. Like the spirit is directly conveying that whatever this situation you are stuck in or you're overthinking about, it doesn't matter, because there are such big happy changes and sweet results that await you, and there's like prosperity, so much prosperity that lies ahead of you, and it will happen like at a much quicker pace, that they just want to say like, wait and watch what we can do. Wait and watch what we can do. So just trust us and like just take that leap of faith. Come on, jump. Come on, jump. Come on. Like, please don't go out and jump. Okay, please don't. I'm just so sorry. Like, like take that leap of faith. Just like, come on. And zoom out and you will see. Like maybe you are feeling stuck because you are seeing the short-term solution, that if you stick to this relationship and if you don't, this can also be like between two people. If you're confused between two people, you might be like not K, I have to keep it only in English. So yeah, so you might feel that if you let go of your current relationship, then you will not find a new person, or if you not find a new person, that's not the message, but then if you let go of this current relationship, then you would and go for somebody whom you feel more passionately about. Maybe this is for a select few of you where you're already in a relationship and you're developing feelings with someone else and you feel more passionate about someone else. Now you're like, and it's been a long time, and now you're confused if you should just let go of this current scenario. So it's definitely that you should, if you let go, they're saying that you'll just see how happy all of this will make you. Like, there's so much happiness. Maybe you can create a new life with that new person, and you will realize that none of this mattered. This confusion that you're going through right now in this moment is just not like, I don't mean to demean your confusion, but like, you would realize that it wasn't important because it was such an easy shift. You just have to make that decision. And I understand that sometimes taking a decision that's this huge can leave you feeling perplexed, but it's because you're not looking at the bigger picture. You just like focus too much on like the problems, I would say, on the difficulties and how this will impact you right now, but you're not understanding that this is impacting you more right now. That I understand that leaving a job would not be easy, leaving a current relationship would not be easy, or letting go of just like obsessing over a person or thinking a lot about a person and just focusing on your career would not be easy initially, but this is something that would really happen very quickly. This transition of this thing not feeling easy is, I think, something that you think it's not easy, but Spirit is saying that it's actually super easy. And once you just make that decision, maybe I'm feeling called to say that within a day or two, within like 7 days of you taking that decision, you would feel like a sigh of relief, like a huge burden was lifted off of you. Okay, so yeah, so this is all that I have for you. In case you would like to book a personal reading with me, please feel free to contact me via my Instagram or on my website, or you can also email me. All the details are in the description of this episode. At the same time, if you would like to purchase my this jewelry, this is a labradorite crystal, this is black tourmaline, and this is green aventurine. So yeah, another message, like maybe sorry, I have to like go back. Another message that I was getting with the black tourmaline, and I just got reminded, was that maybe you need to protect your decisions, because it might seem very silly for some of the people that you're surrounded with. So keep it with you, keep it within you, and trust your own gut. Okay, again, trust your own gut in all cases. But yeah, yes. So if in case you want to purchase any of my jewelry, please feel free to contact me. Any of these crystals, they're all available on my crystal jewelry store, and life goes on. Yeah. So please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, and click on the bell icon, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye bye. Hello, pile number 3. So if you chose this 7 chakra with rose quartz bracelet from my jewelry store, then this is going to be your reading. Okay, so before I start with the reading, I'm just picking up on certain intuitive messages, that the fact that you chose a 7 chakra bracelet, maybe like doing chakra meditation and chakra balancing, overall chakra balancing, so that you can ground your ideas, bring your ideas into reality, might help you. Yeah, this is all that I'm picking up. Not much. So yeah, so in this reading I'll be, oh god, what is this? Anyway, so I actually heard another tarot reader say that whenever you hear these sounds in the background, it's usually Archangel Michael. So I'm going to take that as a confirmation of Archangel Michael being present. Maybe I'll take another card out of that angel oracle deck for you guys. Please don't tell the other piles, okay? So yes, so in this reading, I'm going to answer yes, no, and maybe questions. And so I've pulled 6 tarot cards for this reading. So let me explain how this is going to work. So if you have 3 cards that are, more than 3 cards that are upright, then the answer is a yes. If more than 3 cards are facing downwards, then the answer is a no to whatever question you're asking. And if like 3 cards are upright and 3 cards are facing downwards, then it's like it's up to you and whatever you choose to do in this moment, sort of a situation. So I'll also explain like what it is, what I'm feeling about the situation, so that you have more clarity, because sometimes we do not form clear questions to these yes, no, maybe questions, and so we end up feeling more confused rather than feeling more of clarity, getting more clarity. So let me just start with the tarot. So the first card is the 8 of Wands, upright. You have the 3 of Wands upright. Okay. And you have the 10 of Wands upright. 6 of Cups upright. 9 of Pentacles upright. And the Temperance in the reverse. Okay, so the answer is like you have 5 out of 6 cards in the upright, so the answer is a direct yes. So in terms of what this scenario is that I'm getting is let me just dig into this. What am I getting? I think like the answer is similar to pile number 1. But also a little different, because you have more of Wands energy here, and you have 3 cards that talk about your Wands energy. So that Wands is all about your passion, whatever you're passionate about. I feel like maybe you guys are asking about, I want to say like a love situation for most of you. If it's not a love situation, then it's about a friendship or someone from your past, maybe someone you've had certain level of history with, maybe like about whether you can trust this person again, whether it is if this person has really changed or not. And yeah, like maybe there's a person who's come back, or if it's not a person, then this is like some childhood dream that you've had an epiphany about, and you want to take that career on. So you're like stressed, like if you should make this move. And so I feel like again this is similar to pile 1 to if this is like about a past person coming back and you're asking about their intentions. If their intentions are clean and pure, I would say that yes, they are. Or even like for some people, if you're asking like whether this past person would come back into your life, I feel that maybe you guys have been intuitively feeling that someone from your past might come back for reconciliation or something like that, someone you've had an history with. And the answer is yes, like yes, you're right, your intuition is spot on, that this person might approach you, or their intentions, I'm not sure about their intentions, but like they have definitely changed. But again, accepting this person into your life or not is up to you, is totally up to you, because maybe this person did make you feel very stressed earlier. Maybe like this is a situation for some of you where it escalated really quickly, and then you sort of like started feeling a lot of pressure about this particular situation or this particular passion. Maybe you started some passion career and it escalated really quickly, or you started a new relationship or whatever, friendship, and then it escalated really quickly, got physical really quickly, and then you got stressed about like what does it mean, where are we going, and in like previously there was no like satisfaction that you could get out of that answer from this question, from this person or this situation or this, like, so maybe you chose to give up, and now this person has come back, and so you are doubting if you should like give them a second chance or not. The temperance card for me particularly always talks about patience and finding balance. The fact that it's reversed, I feel that you don't have the patience to go through all of that again. But of course the answer, and I wouldn't like, tell you to do this only and this is the only way that you can be happy. I feel that you have attained a sense of confidence within yourself now, or you are comfortable in your current job, and now you're stressed like, why is this old passion coming back, why is this old offer coming back? There was a time when I was trying so hard for this particular thing to work out really well, and it did not play out the way I wanted it to at that time, and now it suddenly is coming back into my face when I'm so satisfied and I'm okay with my current life, or okay with the way that I'm living now, and now it's suddenly being thrown into my face, and I don't understand why it's happening, and I feel very impatient. I don't know if I have the patience to go through all of that again. So a straight message is that you wouldn't have to go through all those things again, firstly. So again, like if this was like a toxic ex situation, I would say just forgive them. Their intentions like, this person feels sorry and you can forgive them, but I would not be very encouraging to say that it's okay to accept them back in your life. Of course, like, it all depends on you. But if it's like an old passion or something that you were once passionate about, you tried and it did not go according to your plans, so you just thought that, okay, maybe I'll just do something else. So you did something else, and now it's suddenly that old thing is catching back or is somehow coming back into your life in terms of your career. And I would say, like, this is something that would give you even more prosperity that you could have ever imagined. And if this is like a person that you've had like a friends with benefits sort of a situation previously, and it wasn't really going anywhere, and now this person has come back, and you're confused if they've changed, I would say that yes, they have. Of course, you do not have to accept them back, but Spirit is encouraging that if you give them a second chance, then it would be really nice. So the Eight of Wands is all about like escalating fast things, and Three of Wands is about like exploring new horizons, exploring new things, and more passion. Ten of Wands is like, this lady is carrying so much burden, so maybe you got so stressed that you just decided to just drop all these wands, like, I'm sick of this situation, I don't care, I'm not interested anymore, bye. So maybe you just blocked this person or something like that. You did something because you were just so stressed, you lost patience. There was a time when you were being so patient and everything, and now then you were like, okay, I'm sick of this person, I'm done with this situation, I'm done with this career, I know I like this job, I know I like this person, but because nothing is happening, I'm just gonna let it go. And I think now that you've let it go, it does come back. This is usually what happens with the law of attraction as well. And so now you're confused, like, oh God, maybe I have to go through all of that again. What if this person is just lying and bluffing? I don't want to go through that again. Is it really something that a person I should give a second chance again? If it was just a friends with benefit situation, then yes, like, you should, like, that would be nicer. If this was something that went really toxic and abusive, then I would say no. Okay, so then that person, this person, yes, they should be forgiven. You should forgive this person, but you should still keep working on yourself and moving on. And if it's like, again, a career, you should definitely pursue that. So let's get into your oracle cards. I'm gonna first take your angel answers deck. So it says perfect timing, compromise, and get more information. Okay, so that's a very direct message that I'm getting. So with perfect timing card is like a confirmation of like me, like you guys, I can feel that you might have, there was a time when you wanted this to happen and you felt like this is not happening, so I'm just letting it go. I don't care if this I don't want this anymore. So, and now when it's happening, you're questioning, why now? Why is it happening now? Why am I getting this offer now? Why is this person coming back now? What is happening? So the universe is saying that because this is the perfect time. That wasn't the perfect time, and now you are much more in your power. You're in this 9 of Pentacles energy. You feel much more stable in yourself. You are much more confident, and hence now is the perfect time. So the compromise card also is similar to the Temperance, because Temperance also talks about balance, and whenever I see this compromise card, I see these 2 scales and about the balancing act. So I feel that this situation has a lot more balance now. Earlier, you might have felt that this was what was good for you, but it was not good for you because you were not in balance, and this person was also not in balance, and this was all like very confusing and getting here and there. And so now you both are coming towards it at a much balanced perspective, because you both have had time to think about it, work on it, and so now you have worked on yourselves, and so you are much more in peace and much more balanced. So get more information. I think this for me, this talks about the fact that don't assume that if this is what happened previously with a career or a friends with benefit situation or an ex that they're not asking for forgiveness from the heart again, please don't entertain any toxicity is a strong message that I'm getting for some of you. Okay, so just be careful of that and forgive that person and move on, just in that case. For others, like entertain not like entertain, but like get more information. They're saying that you think that the situation was over, but then it wasn't. So maybe there are things that you did not see, or this person did not really say them and confess, or this passionate project wasn't like, because you were not as knowledgeable at that time. So maybe like if you start exploring more, you will discover more, is what I understand with this get more information card. That what you think that was the outcome of the situation was not the complete picture. So let it play out more and see what happens. Okay, so the next 3 cards are from the Moonology deck. Okay, so we have 3 cards. It says hold your vision, and it's time to release negativity, and you're very close to achieving your goal. So I think like with the it's time to release negativity card, I feel like this talks about you overthinking and thinking that because the situation wasn't planning out as per your wish and will previously, so the situation is still negative. And at the same time, if it's like a toxic, it was a toxic relationship, a toxic ex who was, I'm getting like maybe abusive, then please let this person go. Forgive them for sure, but let this person go. Okay, that's a very strong message. And because you were holding on to your vision, you were so clear on, the universe really heard what you wanted, what your heart desired, and so now they're giving you what you deserve, because maybe this person or the situation has transformed, you have transformed, so now you can take on to this career or this opportunity in a better way. Or maybe this person has transformed and so have you, so now you both can come together in a more balanced union, so you both can now achieve that goal that you were once praying for. So this is so that's the direct message that I'm getting. Yeah. Maybe Scorpio season can be important because that's very close now. When I'm recording and uploading, when I'll be uploading this reading, so maybe the Scorpio season can be important. Otherwise, if that's far away, then the next full moon might be important. So, okay, so so this card says the Canary Spirit, sing your own song. So, and I can hear these, I don't know, these children playing some random instruments. And yes, it started beginning, I think, at the beginning of this reading, where I could hear musical instruments playing outside. So maybe like you're asking about like, you wanted to be, for example, a musician once, and then you gave up on this passion. So this is just an example at the top of my head. So you just gave up on this career path, and now suddenly you're getting fame on that old YouTube channel that you were not expecting, and so you're not so sure if you can sing. So this is like a clarification, like a validation that yes, you can. This is gonna make you very happy. And for like the other cases, like this would be like, do your own thing and trust that you are so much powerful now to take on to this old situation, and it will be much more beneficial to you now. And so trust yourself. It says that follow your own path, follow your own guidance also. And yeah, so yep. And so this says deep cellular healing, Arctis energy, physical and emotional healing. I think like this was the phase that you were in. So because I see this lady coming out of this passage, so I feel like you've been healing from this entire loss that you felt, or this this scenario was like playing really heavily at once, and this was something that you really were holding on to, and now it's like as soon as you let it go, this thing just comes back. Just came back, and so now you're confused about what to do. So yeah, so the answer, if I feel like you have been healing yourself from all the negativity, and you've been working hard on yourself. So it says like your healing has really paid off. So that's why like this is sort of a gift from the universe. And so don't worry, again, do whatever you please, and please follow your own intuition. I would definitely suggest. But I don't see like anything negative happening, except for like that one scenario where please forgive your ex if that was a toxic situation or an abusive situation for some people. But still keep moving on, keep working on yourself, keep singing your own song, keep making music, I don't know, keep making whatever you want to do, you know, just live for yourself. Just keep living for yourself, because that's more important. Keep finding this balance within you. Okay, so yeah, so this is all that I have for you for now, and I hope that this was helpful. This gave you some kind of clarity. And again, if you guys would like to book a personal reading with me, all my details, you can email me, you can contact me on my Instagram, you can book the session on my website. So you can whatever, and yeah, and of course, like if you would like to purchase my jewelry, this is a labradorite ring, and this is a black tourmaline bracelet, and this is the 7 chakra and the rose quartz bracelet. So if you want to customize some bracelets or some rings, that's also possible. And yeah, and even like rocks or clusters like these are also available. Just let me know whatever you want. You can DM me, feel free to contact me, and please, yes, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, and click on the bell icon. And I would love to hear from you. And yes, I hope this really gave you some sort of clarity and helped you out, and see you next time. Bye bye.